Good evening. It's about 5:45 on Wednesday the 15th of September. I'm about to go for my first run of the week. I decided I'd take Monday's recovery run and just completely scrap it and just rest. Today I've had a day off work and I've spent most of the day resting, so this is going to be interesting. I've decided to leap straight to the second race of the plan for the week, which means this is going to be a 15-minute run. I'm not sure how it's going to be because I have spent most of the day resting. My body's not felt like moving anywhere, so a little bit worried about that. But let's get out on the road and see how things go. First kilometre done in 6 minutes 10 seconds. Legs are feeling surprisingly good actually. I didn't think they would with I spent most of the day resting, recovering. One of those times where you feel like your body just does not want to move any more than it absolutely has to. You get those days too, right? I think I might talk about that more when I get back in the debrief. I just need to track down the name of that survey study. Another 40 odd minutes to go. Let's crack on. Per kilometre aren't going to be great because I haven't stopped that traffic pass, but hey, it is what it is. Also, I don't know how long I've been running on a little watch because I think this decided it wasn't going to let me switch to exercise mode, so I'm doing that off the phone entirely. So, good run so far. 20 minutes done, half an hour to go. Going quite slow, 5 minutes 40 seconds for that third kilometre. Second kilometre was about 6 minutes 30 something. Feeling quite good. But taking it nice and slow, slow and steady finishes the race. 25 minutes done and just pausing for a few minutes. I'm gonna have to go see my physio. My legs don't feel bad, it feels more like just a mental aspect, but I think I'll get my calves seen to see if there is those that's causing the issue. Today's been a slow run so far. 25 minutes more I want to do, so about another 2.5 miles, about another, what's that, 4k. This is a slow run. Not my usual happy self, but I'm not worried about that, I'll figure this out. Just irritating more than anything else. My triumphant return to running lasted 25 minutes. There's something going on. I think I need to take a few days rest, get my body seen to, get my mind back on track, because there has been a lot going on of late, which I've not talked about, so see if I can focus on that. I'm going to go do some shopping, and on the route I'm going to have these that I picked up by the city grounds. Skinny Food Co. Skinny Chocoholic Drops, only 86 calories per 22 grams, so per tube. They're version of Smarties basically. I'll give you a review of these once I get back to the flat, because I think these plus lots more calories, calorie surplus, might do me some good. Yeah, we'll see. See you soon. So that was once again a run that really did not do well, wasn't it? 25 minutes, I managed about 2 miles, about 4 and a bit kilometers. I'm not going to put the actual numbers anywhere because the run was not good at all. What do I think went wrong? Well, partly I think I've just had a lot on mental health wise. Anxiety levels through the roof today, taking my anti-anxiety medication quite a bit, as I do take some sometimes. When I absolutely cannot deal with things going on, I will take tablets. There's nothing wrong with that. I also think partly I have been overdoing the exercise and underdoing the food. One thing about me is it's very rare this year that I've not covered at least 10 miles a day but on foot. Since beginning of March, I think it's less than 10 times that I've not done 20,000 steps in a day. One of those days was caused by ill health, by food poisoning. Today I've done about 21,000 steps, and that's a small, low number for me. 25 to 35,000 steps isn't uncommon, and on Sunday long run days, 40 plus thousand steps recently hasn't been uncommon. On top of that, I've typically been eating anywhere from 200 to 1,000 calories less than maintenance. So I think my body is just now at a point where it's saying enough's enough. You've got to move less and eat more. I've been waking up at my normal time but getting out of bed later, around about 2.5 hours later. My alarm's set for 4:30 so that I can have breakfast and then go for a run. But I found myself recently basically going back to sleep, switching the alarm off, switching the Lumia alarm clock back to being dark, and then not getting out of bed until gone 7 in the morning. Or maybe I'll get up and have breakfast at 6 and then go for the run at 7, which is not what I wanted to do. But it's my body saying you need to rest, you need to recover, you need to take things more seriously. I mentioned a study when I was on the run, and it's called the Minnesota Starvation Experiment. It's a study that had the wonderful recruitment slogan of "Will you starve so they be better fed?" It was designed to work out the effects on the human body of starvation, and also to work out what sort of calories people needed to function, and whether metabolism actually slows down. And the way the study was done, I won't go into too much detail because I haven't got it all to hand, but one of the things that they did was they got people to do certain levels of physical activity and then gradually reduced the amount of food they were taking in. So it was half as many calories and then half again. And people still had to maintain a certain level of physical activity. And when they did, they found that people were becoming sluggish and they weren't moving when they didn't have to move. So the mandatory physical activity, yep, they'd do that, but they were sluggish during it. And the rest of the day they wouldn't do anything. And one person actually lost their fingers doing the basic chores they were doing, chopping wood, they chopped their fingers off by mistake. So the human body, when it is running low on energy, when you are overdoing it, when you are underfed from all the activity levels you're doing, starvation mode, is it a real thing? Yes and no. The human body will reduce your basal metabolic rate, especially as you're losing weight, you don't need to have many calories. But if you stay incredibly active, your body will eventually say, you know what, enough's enough, I'm not going to do this much, because you are effectively killing yourself slowly but surely. And I reckon my body's just going